Well, hello everyone. My name is Ateya and thank you for stopping into this video today. So if you follow me on Instagram, you know on Saturdays I do a self-care day. I don't care if it's 30 minutes, an hour, I take time out for myself. So on today, I got up, I said, I need you guys to rate me. I struggle a lot with eyes, so I'm over there because I always just wear one or two colors. But today we're going to talk about complexion, face, smoothness of the skin. So as you guys know, I use Dermalogica. But when I put on my foundation, when I get to concealer and contour and then powder, things get crazy. And sometimes they have harsh lines and I just hate it. It's like when I look at it, it looks fine. But then I'll go about my day, I'll be like, nobody didn't tell me nothing. So it's too funny. But anyway, so today I want you guys to rate me from 1 to 5. Let's do 1 to 5. Rate me from 1 to 5 to tell me how did I do. Be honest, I can take it. So let's go. And as always, thank you in advance. So let's get started. OMG, thank you guys so much for being here today on this video. Now there is a timeline below, but I really would love for you guys to watch the whole video. Now, as you guys know, I've been on YouTube for a long time. I've been trying to get makeup down for like a decade. And it's like now I think I have it down pat. But I hope I get a lot of 5s today, being great. I really appreciate it. But anything you see different that you would love for me to do in this video, please comment below. I really appreciate it. I want to try different things and techniques. Or if it's a video you want me to watch, definitely put that person in my comment box as well. Right here, I'm using a Too Faced Butterscotch. Later in the video, I'm going to use Cookie for my highlight, but I also use Warm Sand as well. Now in this video, I'm going to go from Beauty Blender to Ulta number 12 brush. As you guys know, I love that brush. I'm going to try to have a link below for the Ulta number 12 brush, but it is such a smooth contouring brush and I'm just in love with it. Right here, you have to be very careful. You got to do tapping motions and just take your time. If you got that kind of time, definitely get out the number 12 brush. It has a nice slant to it and I'm just enjoying it. I love it. So right here, we're just tapping everything in with a very light hand. And right here was one of my trouble areas as well. I used to always ask myself, like, how far do I go past my lip? Even on my chin area, I used to always see that ring around my mouth. And I used to be like, oh my God, it's not blended out. Jeez, ugh. So right here, this brush, like I go back and forth with the 12 brush and the Beauty Blender. And I just always make sure I take those lines out. So I think I'm still on my way to a 5 right now. So next we're gonna go to the nose. Now, as you guys know, a lot of people go in with their contour sticks to do their nose. The way this video is set up today, we don't even have to do that because we're gonna have this so smoothed out and blended so perfectly. All we have to do is go in with powder. And again, take your time, light taps, and we're good. So right here, I'm going back in with the Beauty Blender and I'm just taking those harsh lines out. How I'm doing, everybody? Come on. Come on. How am I doing? So far so good. I'm doing a mirror check. I'm making sure I don't see any harsh lines under my eye. I think everything is looking great. Now we can move on to the contour. Contour color today is Black Opal Suede Mocha. Another color I like to use is Norris Laguna 04. Now, I struggle with contour after I do my powder and everything. It seems like the contour goes away. And then when I try to put the contour color, it seems like it doesn't show up. So, it's like, what am I doing wrong? So right here, it's just something I saw by Scott Barnes. Now, I'm going to go overboard, but don't worry, we're going to blend it out. Don't bring me down to a 4. Not just yet. Hold on. So right here, I was like, okay. I remember Scott Barnes did a video with Tati and he was blending out the neck. And at first I was like, what is he doing, Jesus? But then after a while, I was like, oh my God, okay, I see what he did. He blended it all out. Everything looked great. So I tried that today for like maybe the second time. And I thought everything came out really pretty. Now right here, this is the Scott Barnes brush, 65. And it's kind of hard. But I'm going to go back in with that and the Laura Mercier Glow Powder brush, which is this one right here. Oh my God, this brush is bae, okay? This brush is called the Glow Powder brush, but honey, this smooths everything out. It's soft and it's just working it in perfectly. So don't worry, we're going to get the neck together. Don't bring my rating down to a 4 just yet. So I'm going to go in with the Beauty Blender when I put my foundation on, and I'm just going to pat all that in. And I'm just going to blend it all in perfectly. So everything is looking good. I'm smoothing everything out. I'm going to go in with the Scott Barnes number 65 brush again for the other side. And right here, I'm like, should I just stick to the Laura Mercier Glow Powder because it's so soft? But I think it all worked out. But I'm just like going back and forth in my head about it. So right here, I'm going back in with the Laura Mercier Glow Powder brush. And it's just so smooth to where I'm like, you know what? I should have just did the whole face with this. But it's all good. So I'm just going back and forth with these two brushes. And I think it's just gorgeous. So I'm doing a mirror check. And we're moving into our highlight color. So I'm going in right here with Too Faced Cookie. And I'm just going to put it in the inner corners of my eye. I'm just going to take a beauty blender and lightly tap it out. When I say I am talking to myself in my head right now, like, Ateya, don't be pounding your face. Ateya, don't go overboard. I am telling you. That's what I'm saying right now in my head. So right here, whatever is on the beauty blender, I'm just applying it to the other parts of my face where I want it. Very lightly. So I'm going back in with the Ulta number 12 brush and just any harsh lines, I'm just going to blend them out. Everything's looking great. Everything is looking good, girlfriend. So we're going to do a mirror check. Make sure all the lines are out before we start with our Laura Mercier's Honey. So I bought these on Amazon in September the 15th, 2022. I used them before, but I just couldn't get the hang of them. So what I decided to do is use them every blue moon when I wasn't going nowhere and try to get the hang of it. But what I decided to do was go with a lighter hand. Because every time I would go like hard in the paint, it will be dry looking, harsh lines. It will be a hot mess. So right here, I'm just going soft with the Laura Mercier honey. And now since I decided to do it that way, it's a prettier complexion and it's smoother. And as you guys know, I never start under the eye and work myself back. I always go forward and work myself to the nose. So again, right here, very lightly tapping it all in. And every time I do that now, it's just smooth and my makeup stays on longer. And again, tell me guys, now am I supposed to do this all over the face like I'm doing it right now? Or I'm only supposed to do it like under the eye? So let me know that as well, because I'm like, sometimes I'm like, well, maybe I'm don't supposed to go that far. So yeah, let me know. Again, this is full coverage. So I'm going in under the Laura Mercier honey with the Makeup Forever Y405 with the number 12 brush. And when I do it with the number 12 brush, it's like any small brush, I get a flawless, longer finish. But my question, do you see how right now my contour color is like it's like missing? Not all the way, but am I supposed to go in first with the contour color and not the highlight color? So let me know, should I did contour and then went in with highlight later? So right here, I'm taking the Y505 in Velvet Skin, and I'm just taking that powder puff, and I'm just going in wherever I put the Suede Mocha, I'm adding that powder. And again, light hand, nothing major. Or should I have went in with a brush? And if so, what brush? Or if so, what color instead of the Y505? And I'm going back in with the Y505 with that Laura Mercier glow brush. Oh, baby, when I say this is so smooth and pretty, oh my goodness. Now I'm wishing I would have got two of these brushes. So right here, I'm just going to contour my nose with powder only, and it's the Y505. And a lot of times I feel like I don't need a contour color, because when you just really take that beauty blender or that Ulta number 12 brush, you will already have your nose contoured perfectly to where you just need powder. Taking the number 12 brush and I'm just patting in the honey, smoothing it out. So this is the Scott Barnes number 66 brush. I was like, you know what? This brush has the best point to get under the cheeks. So I was like, oh yeah, I like it. It's like a fan brush. But when I say that brush got straight to the point, I I mean, I love it. I was like, Scott Bourne's been in my drawer for I don't know how long, and I'm just not even using the brushes. So I'm glad that I brought them all out for this video today. So for our blush, I'm going to take the Scott Bourne's number 66. This brush is so light and fluffy, and I like it. You will be seeing Scott Bourne's so much more after today. So this is the Venus Nectar by Pat McGrath. And I'm wearing orange today. I should have used North Exhibit, but hey, we got more videos to go. So this is Scott's powder brush, 67, Charlotte Tilbury number 4 powder. And I'm just going to pat it all over the face. Right here, we're going to take our Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush spray. And this is the Anastasia's A23 highlight brush with the Max Golden Bronze. It's like a loose highlighter. This is so old, but it's so pretty. It reminds me of the, because you guys know I love me some Danessa Myricks, Aura of Attraction and Gotcha Glow. And I love a loose highlight powder. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, that highlight is gorgeous. So get on it. I don't even know if they still sell this by MAC, but it's so pretty. So highlight and contour is over, but I want to let you guys know my favorite lip combo. It is Pat McGrath's Deep Dive Lip Pencil. And I was like, you know what? I was going to act bad today. Then I said, nah, I can't do it. It's too much for me. So my favorite lip is Peep Show by Pat McGrath. That is my favorite lipstick by her. I love it. It just gives me life. I love it. So I always put on top either Love Potion or For Real. Those are the two colors I like to alternate as a gloss. So this is Love Potion. So anytime I say it is my favorite lip or my work lip, this is it. And if you use this combo, please tag me. I want to see how it looks on you. So I have to get something off my lip. So right here, I'm just going to get everything together, make everything match. This is my Benefits 3.75 brow pencil. You can also use 4. And we're just going to make sure everything matches. And we're going to even everything out where we messed up. And oh my God, it's just gorgeous. And if you have not seen my brow video, check it out. So this is nothing on this brush. Whatever was left, I'm just patting everything in. And when I say this brush is so soft, then oh my gosh, I love it. So Scott Bourne's, I'm so sorry. I've been having your brushes for at least 2 years and I never use, I mean, it's like I'm just looking over them. But oh my gosh, I love them. So I think I got a 5, baby. Oh, I got a 10. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please take care of yourselves and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.